Hello everyone, my name is Oneself, and I always say to people, like, your time is very important, is an asset, and going deep into this event today, we can see that our time will not be wasted in any way whatsoever. So, like my sister here, I was raised in Nigeria, I was born and raised in Nigeria actually as well. And I came to Ireland in 2002, 16th of December. I came when the weather was really bad. It was so cold. I still complain about the weather up to now. Anyway, that's over 23 years ago, I believe. And I've added a bit to the Irish population. I have 5 children. They were all born here. And exactly what Ola said, with the different culture, you were brought up somewhere else, and you are here, you want to put the two cultures together, sometimes it's very hard. And an illustration that came to me this morning was like, let's say you planted a tree back home in Nigeria, and the tree started growing already, and then you have to transport the tree. Let's say move it to Ireland. Part of the tree have Nigerian soil, and then you have to plant it here. There's going to be a bit of, power tussle, kind of wrestling happening there. So a lot of us internally, we're still wrestling with the fact that half there, half here, you left your friends from primary school, I still have friends from primary school, almost 40 years of friendship. I can't connect with them anymore. It's really hard to really make friends here. You're just kind of in the middle. But an advantage to me, I know I'm here to bless you, but I always use myself as an example, because I believe before people will feel your words, you have to feel it yourself. So I'm introverted, even though I talk a lot when I'm asked to talk. But so that kind of gives me a bit of strength, because I'm internalized as a person. I get my energy in my own comfort zone. So I wouldn't bother much in the area of, I don't have a lot of people around me. But with life, and as we journey further, you have to be in both worlds. You need people around you, especially having children. Sometimes some of us, we have to go to the hospital by ourselves. Back home in Nigeria, you hear the open world kind of thing. Someone is supposed to be at your house taking care of you with your baby for about 40 days or 41 days or thereabouts. You don't get that here. You are coming from the hospital, going back up because you need fresh milk. You know the way, it's psychological. Even though you might look at Nigeria as, the government are not really responding, here looks better, but there's a lot of mental struggle that goes with you surviving in a place where you don't have your kind of people. I don't mean anybody cannot be your people, but people that will step in to help you to navigate life. So, one of the things that God has helped me to share with people on social media is personal development tips. And the area I focus more on is that we all have our strength on the inside, which is your natural gift. And you navigating who you are on the inside will help you to manage the external struggles. So you have to understand who you are, where you're coming from, accepting this is me. My name is Shil. I love my name. I love what I look like. I like where I am, contentment, and other things, because struggles will come. Even people that you think love you the most will sometimes be burdens. Sometimes I want to run away from the house, but I can't run away, I just have to kind of stay there. So those external struggles will not be too much of a burden, because you're already full on the inside. So that's the area that I focus on. Who are you as a person? Are you content with where you are? My sister mentioned that even though where you are might not be, kind of rosy, but life is, everybody is full, everybody is rich. It depends on how you look at it. Is the cup half empty or half full? The choice is yours. If you think it's half full, well, that's your joy. And people will say, happiness when you're happy. Sometimes happiness is events happen and then you are happy. But joy comes from within. Regardless of where you are, you still have a piece of joy. Even though you are struggling, even though you're waiting on someone, maybe relationship-wise it's not working, your boyfriend doesn't want to talk to you anymore, maybe your husband, I'm married, it's hard. Well, don't tell him I say that. But it can, I'm like, I'll say to him, if I can beat you. Well, you know all these things, life will bring that to you. Yeah. Because no one flourish in their comfort zone. You just have to be a better person. And we learn daily. Daily we have to learn. The day a man stops learning, that's the day he dies. And looking at my sisters, my brothers' beautiful faces, you will see something in someone and there's something about it. It will trigger something in you. And that's why I always say that your environment is really important. The people you surround yourself with. Who are these people? Are they helping you to materialize the strength on the inside? Are they helping you or not? Or they are killing you? Imagine if you have a good voice. And the moment you want to say, let me activate this gift into a talent. And somebody is looking like you will never open your mouth to sing again. But you might not even realize your voice is not that good if there's somebody like, my voice is so good, I sound like a Celine Dion or something. You know, sometimes your environment helps to nurture that gift on the inside. So even though you might be introverted, you like your own space, you still have to step out of your comfort zone to meet other things. Because we all carry goodies. I always say that we all carry goodies. There's a reason why God allowed your weakness to be a strength in someone else's life, for collaboration, not for competition. But oftentimes, the competitiveness attitude is what you see in people, which doesn't really make any sense. Someone might come into this room that can do things that you can do to support